Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be with you today and really grateful, really happy. It's a beautiful day in the Northwest. And I just got back from South Dakota, and it was such a beautiful, powerful journey. And I was thinking about uh, praise. Hi, Saffron. Hi, Mama. I was thinking about praise, and Saffron is using her voice. I was thinking about praise, and I was thinking about loving and about acknowledgement. I was thinking about loving and about acknowledgement. And I think that praise is such an interesting word, and that praise really comes from prize, or praise comes from value, like what it is that we value. And so one of the things we can look at around our ability to love and about loving is just simply to look at, what is it that I most value? What is it that I spend the most time with? It? Who do I spend the most time with? And I think those are the things that we really prize. Like those are the ways that we can engage with who and what we really attach value to. And so the etymology of praise is also, for me, reminiscent of acknowledgement, right? And I love the word acknowledgement because it has the word knowledge in it. And so if I have the knowledge of someone, if I have the knowledge of something, then I can acknowledge it. I can, appreciate it, and I can acknowledge it. And so I just wonder, what are the things, or who are the people that I acknowledge, and where is it that I find myself really being able to praise? And for me, when I think about the word praise, I also think about a devotion. Like I think about there's some form of devotion or some form of the divine that is an integral part of what I'm doing. And so I think about how we can be in contact with the divine. I love this piece. There's a piece here that I have by Paul Winters, and he talks about all praise be yours through brother sun, all praise be yours through sister moon, by mother earth the spirit be praised, by brother mountain and sister sea, by brother mountain, sister sea, through brother wind and brother air, through sister water, brother fire, the stars above, give thanks to you, all praise those who live in peace. And I just love how he has that repetition. And then all praise be yours through brother wolf, and all praise be yours through sister whale, by nature's song, the spirit be praised, by brother eagle and sister loon, through brother tiger, sister seal, let creatures all give thanks to you. All praise be those who live in peace. All praise to those who live in peace. All praise to those who live in peace. Ask of the beasts, and they shall teach you the beauty of the earth. Ask of the trees, and they shall teach you the beauty of the earth. Ask of the flowers, and they shall teach you of the beauty of the earth. Ask the wind, and it shall teach you of the beauty of the earth. And this is by Paul Winters. And so I'm thinking about this praise, this beautiful praise. It's Paul Winters. And I was also looking at Rumi and reading Rumi. And I love how Rumi praises the beloved. And it's truly what he loves that he is praising. So he is praising what he loves. He's also praising people, this beautiful teacher that he had, and he's also praising his beloved, or the mystery, or the creator that he loves. And he's also praising the earth and the animals and even the seeds. I mean, down to the tiniest little seeds. He's praising seeds, and praising is to acknowledge, right? It's to acknowledge, to thank, to validate the presence and the impact of someone or something. And so I wonder, what is that? How is that? How can we? How can we give that appreciation? How can we extend that gratitude into the heart and into the life of another being? And so I love this piece, Ocean Love, where he's talking about how the Creator is pleased when your love realizes it is part of something oceanic, right? Like our love is part of something oceanic. And how is it that our loving has become dimmed? Like, what is it that is causing my loving to not be as bright as my needs or my opinions or my thoughts about what people should and should not be doing, or my kind of wanting my own way. And so how can I recognize this opportunity where we can be loving? And I mean, some people say, yeah, it's kind of overstated and overused, the word love. It's like, but we're in, people are starving, right? They're starving. And what they really want is, in what everybody really wants, is to be able to have this experience of extending this love and this goodness into the life and into the arms and into the heart of another. And so how can I be loving in all of those ways? How can I extend my love, especially when it's difficult, or where I'm having a difficult time accepting something, or where I am, really struggling with something? How can I extend my love? And that means, what does love mean? It means right action, but it also means being able to acknowledge and appreciate, and to be in those places where I'm not very comfortable, but where we'll continue the conversation, where we'll stay in the conversation. Because it is what we most need to do to take care of one another. And one of my brothers, Michael, he was talking about this. It was really, really sweet. And I heard him say this at the end of one of the lodges that we had, where he was just saying, be kind to one another. What we really need is, we need to be kind to one another. And for some reason, it was just like, yeah, let's be good to one another. What if we just made the effort to be good to one another, right? And so I love my brother for saying that and for reminding me of that. And I think that that's what's most important, is that we're able to be good to each other, to be kind to each other, and loving. And they say that the highest form of praise is imitation, but I don't think so. I mean, I think that the highest form of praise is really attention. Paying attention, and that loving is really that ability to deeply engage. So do I do that? How do I do that? And where is it that I linger? Where am I lingering? And the places and the people where we love, that is where we want to linger, right? And if I want to linger there, if I want to linger in these places where I'm loving, and if I recognize that where I'm loving is where I'm staying, or where I want to stay, if I can recognize that, then what I can do is I can recognize that closeness is a place of goodness, right? That closeness is a place where I can come to know myself more. And if I want to linger somewhere, that tells me also I have something that I'm giving, that I'm being called to give something. So not only am I being called to receive something, but I'm also being called to give something. And so I think that one of the things that loving does is that loving can beat the living daylights, totally beat the living daylights out of fear, like kick fear's ass, you know what I mean? But will we risk the loving? Will we risk the closeness? Will we risk, having that gift in our lives where we're acknowledging, where we have to give something, but where we're also really called to receive? And so I appreciated this prize, this praise, this ability to really stand behind and stand beside what we value. But I appreciated in this Rumi poem, he's talking about an ocean love, page 346, in the Essential Rumi. And he's saying that the Creator is pleased when your love realizes it's a part of something oceanic and begins to move with the whole. The larger love is more real, being itself reality. being itself reality. These forms, a mix of earth and water. Yes, you say, but I already have deep love. Not deep or vast enough. More like river water filled with silt. Don't wash your hands there. The love you must enter lives in the saints and prophets. It is already the ocean, whereas most loving still filters through countryside, enjoying the passage. The ocean says, quit pretending to be clear. Quit pretending to be clear. That pretense keeps you from receiving what I can give. Your water wants to reach the sea, but landscape keeps holding it back. If you could shake loose your foot, the earth would be completely dry and ocean water completely free. But desserts and undiluted wine soak you back into wet ground. Wanting wealth, power, and more tasty food have made you drunk, have made you drunk. When you can't have what you want, you get headaches. That hungover disappointment is proof that what made you drunk was desire. Let a more measured necessity govern the intensity of wanting. You say, I don't need help with this. I'm already united with the mystery. That is like groundwater claiming to move with the tide. Not yet. Stay with those who have pure love. Stay with those who have pure love. The taste of milk and honey is not it. Love instead that which gave the deliciousness. Love instead that which gave the deliciousness. This world is a watery shadow of ocean love. This world is a watery shadow of ocean love. The sea of light cannot be contained in a single human being, so leave fragments and be the mountain. As you become existence, you will distribute creation, lavishly blessing everybody. Lavishly blessing everybody. Hold out your apron to catch what comes with being in the presence. Don't tear the cloth, catching stone. Wait for the smooth old coins, the silver and gold. Don't pretend like children that rocks are precious. Let the held out apron be your honesty. And don't worry about finding a white-haired teacher. Merging with ocean love has nothing to do with age or the color of one's hair or the color of anyone's hair. So love what makes these things. And I think that, I don't know exactly when this was written, but I can tell you that this wanting for wealth and for power and for things and for more tasty food and for it's not really that helpful. Like it's just not that helpful because what we most want right now and what we most need right now is that the world be more loving and that we're able to uplift one another. And so I would ask myself this next week, what can I do to uplift others? What can I do to uplift and assist and empower the people that are around me? And really to, some people would say to raise and to praise them. Like, how can I raise and praise the people that are in my life and that I love? And also, who has loved me that I have not yet thanked, or who has taught me about love that I have not yet thanked. And so to thank them either in your heart or if it's a good idea to make contact with them, then you can make contact with them and thank them for teaching you about love. And so may you have all the loving and all the praise and give all the loving and all the praise this next week. And I will see you soon. I'll see you next Wednesday.